Right. Anyone that knows me knows I'm an herder. I like to mess around. I would never, ever, ever do a serious video. It's just not me. It's taken a lot for me to do this video. I was going to do it this morning, but then I had a phone call. I had to go somewhere. I've had a bit of a difficult day. That's why I'm looking gaunt, dressing gown on. But this is too important to ignore, right? Bottom line is this. You've seen a lot of what I've been doing with this campaign going on. So let's get down to the bottom of it. Why are we doing it? I'm going to introduce you to this document. This is the World Health Organization document. It's actually come from UNESCO or something like that. It's called United Nations Education Science, something or other. But this particular document now is 2010, February 2010. So what these documents have done, they've encouraged countries to legislate for RSE lessons. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Religious sexual education lessons, fantastic. But let's just throw that R away, okay? Because that religion, you religious people, you haven't got a say in this, right? So considering they are legislating for RSE lessons, when we get the point now, you will see that R has nothing at all to do with it. So I've got this legislation in place, which is great, yeah? Yeah, a lot of people. I support sexual education. Let's put that straight here, okay? But I do not support sexual education in babies. Now, what that law in place has done now is taken away your right to have a say over these lessons, okay? You take your child out of that lesson, you will have social services knocking on your door. Anyone that's had any problems with social services will tell you. Gagging orders come as well, okay? It's a very dangerous road to go down. You don't hear these stories because of the gagging orders, right? So let's get back to it now. Not just the fact that social services will come to your door. Let me tell you why social services come to your door. Social services will come because you have breached your child's sexual rights. That's correct. Children from birth have sexual rights, right? Now, I don't want to go into everything that's going on. I'm going to go into all the documents later on in different videos with people. This is just a quick one to get you up to speed kind of thing, right? So I'm just going to give you a little example of the problems we've got now. People are saying, teachers won't teach that. Well, yes, they will, okay? Because this document has groomed the teachers, and then the teachers grooming you. They don't know they're grooming you, okay? It's just what the process it takes, right? A lot of you were already groomed because you trust the education system. Now, for the ones that question these lessons, well, you can question these lessons all you want, right? Because these documents are referenced. So as far as they're concerned, these documents are, kosher. They're not. So what happens is now, right, you've got these teachers reading these, right? They read from the front to the back. They read from the front to the back, okay? So they might see something they disagree with, but look, it's referenced. It's referenced with all these studies. So why can they argue? All these important people contributed to this. Did they? I come along, pick it up, I go straight to the back because that's what I've been trained to do. I'm trained criminologist, so I'm trained to have a look at the back and look at the resources. So when I look at these now, they look alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. And then you've got like pages full that's not even English. How the hell can I search that? So what I'd have to do now, I'd have to find this research, go back, put it in English, then look for it. Another thing I noticed with these sources were a lot of them were referenced from their own studies themselves, okay? Another lot of research in here has been done on, say, this is just an argument's sake, now this is not true, but I'm just saying this. So they've taken a source out of a study on 12 people, okay? So they've used that 12-person study, which is not even relevant to this, but because they have referenced it and sourced it, this document becomes a groomer. Okay, that's exactly what happens. This is true. So before I finish this video, I just want to give you one little example here now. I'm also trained in child sex abuse and exploitation. Really, really trained in it, right? So let me just give you one little example of what's in this document. It comes in sections of relationships and lifestyles, sexuality, health and well-being, sexuality and rights, social and cultural detriments of sexuality, values or norms. Let me just show you this, right? So it goes in ages as well. Can you see what that says there? Yeah. 0 to 4. 0 to 4, okay? So 0 to 4-year-old, what have we got here? Different kinds of relationships, that's good, yeah. Talk about your own family relationships, yeah, that's good. differentiate between good and bad secrets. Does a paedophile tell you that he's giving you a bad secret? No, he doesn't, right? Now, with these documents, there are loads and loads and loads of safeguarding issues here, which I'm going to go into with my group. We're going to go through each single document now, and we're going to show you everything, okay? It's important. We're going to show you everything. We've got children sexually stimulated. They've got the right to explore nakedness of the body and to be curious. They've been encouraged to pleasure themselves, okay? Now, they're already doing it in 242 schools in England. The SMP, they document 6-year-old boys, bananas, Nutella, teachers are demonstrating, okay? So this is happening, guys. This is happening. So I've just done this video really quick now, just to tell you how we got to where we are. Right, this is how we got to where we are. So I suggest, if you're not into research or whatever, just join the group, hold on tight, because every single document will be explained, every single document will be referenced, and every single document will be triple referenced, right? Because this is nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. Not a single child psychologist, criminologist, not the important people, nobody from child development has had a say on this document. The people that wrote these documents haven't got kids, right? So before we go into the other parts of the lessons, and I really scare you, that was just a quick example. That was just a demonstration of how we've got to where we are today. We've been legislated against from frameworks, okay? Now this legislation is in place. Our children have got sexual rights. You object to that, you're in breach of their sexual rights. That's all I gotta say.